So anyway, hi guys, welcome to my voiceover. Okay, that was cringe. Anyway, I'm following a video from YouTube, so I'll link that down in the description along with some other videos that helped me. And you might find them useful too, including this video, because obviously this is the actual painting. But that video is really good. It's only 10 minutes, and I think he said it was good for beginners, so go check that out because it's amazing. Anyway, I'm just trying to make the pink the same way he did, because my pink is like more for like darker magenta-y pink. So I'm just blobbing a bit of white in there as much as I could. And I got like a bright red colour from my set. I know it looks kind of orangey on the camera, but I think it's red because I'm not sure it'll make look pink if it was orange. So just squeezing some of that bright red colour into my palette. And then I get a small brush and I just use that small brush to mix the two colours together. So anyway, time to mix. Just mixing that up. So yeah. Just to let you know, later on in the video I do add some water into one of my palettes because acrylic paint is quite thick, so if you want to cover more of the canvas you can use water, and it's easier to blend as well when you use water. So yeah, to save paints, just use water, it's really easy. I just put my phone down there because I decided I'm not following that video. Because honestly, I don't follow this video for the rest of this video, but I did make a good, I did get a good impression of what I was doing from those videos. So, like I said, I'll link them down. I'll link them down in the description. And anyway, I'm just starting with a few strokes at the bottom of the canvas after I blobbed a little bit of paint on there, and I'm just trying to spread it across the bottom of the canvas. And just be creative with it, just add a bit of paint at the bottom and just, paint it on. I got a bigger brush now so that I can cover more surface because that was a very small brush, and I just decided that I'd carry on from where I was and add some paint to the bottom. So now I've just filled one of my palettes with water, and I'm just using that to lighten up the pink and make it spread more of the canvas, and it will be easier to blend this way as well. And as you can see, it looks much neater and you're not wasting more paint. So basically, water is really good for your painting. So yeah. I took a bit of yellow now because I don't have any white, and I mix it with some rose, which is like a magenta-y kind of pink colour, and I just use that to like do the bottom of my canvas to add some depth to it. But this isn't necessary because you're pretty much going to cover up the bottom later, so you don't really need it, but I just did it because I just did it. Please like this video because it'll really make me happy. Please like it. Anyway, now I'm adding that magenta color that I made from the rose and white to the bottom. And now I'm adding it to the top of the canvas actually, not the bottom. So again, I'm not sure you'll need this, but it will be good to just put a little line of it like I'm doing, because it'll make the purple like easier to blend into. So yeah. So yeah, we're just gonna do like a line of purple there, make it really nice and smooth and good, really nice. And maybe use a bit of water, just blend that in, blend it down a bit so that it like blends into the pink. And as you can see, I'm just going like nice and slowly side to side with my brush, blending it into the pink, and that makes it really good. So yeah. Anyway, as you can see, I've been adding some water to make it nice, and I'm just blending it down. And it's a really nice and smooth blend, and I'm really happy with that. So now I'm getting my violet color from here. It looks kind of like a dark purple, but it's called violet, so yeah. It's just a purple though, so just get your purple color. And I'm just squirting that into there. And I'm taking my brush and I'm just gonna blend it into that magenta color. Adding a bit more violet here because I just want to make sure I have enough. And then just closing that bottle. Now I'm just grabbing my brush and mixing that violet with the pink that we made at the beginning of this video. I'm gonna add a bit of water and then start painting and blending it into that magenta. So yeah, adding my water in. And now time to start painting. Wait, just a bit more water. You can never have enough water when trying to blend. Now I just do a very small line and just keep adding more water and more purple and just mixing all of that up and trying as hard as I can to make a nice purple pink color. As you can see, it's quite nicely blending into the rose magenta color that we made earlier. So yeah, well, we didn't really make a color, I just mixed some yellow with some rose and get a nice magenta color. I'm not sure if the yellow shows, so just use a like purpley pinky color. But anyway, I'm just spreading that violet into the pinks, and it's making a really nice gradient. And just to let you know, you might want to like this video if you want to put that in your hair, because I mean, I would. It's such a beautiful gradient. It's such a beautiful gradient, like pink into that purple and the nice subtle contrast of it. Me not understanding the words that I'm saying. Sorry about my strange laugh. I mean, it's not strange, but it sounds strange from the video. Okay, now I'm just adding some blue and I'm mixing it with the violet and I'm just adding that on. Then I add some more dark blue. It's dark blue, by the way. Just dark blue without violet. Then I add some light and dark blue. So using my palette knife, just spread it in. Now I'm just using some light blue and making like kind of streaks across this page and making like dots and then streaks behind them to make kind of large shooting stars. And putting black around my painting so that I can start forming a window. You need to do a thin line straight down and just turn it around and do the same thing and thicken it up. I learned that from one of the painting videos I watched. I drew a very ugly looking tree and started making some mountains. To make the pine trees, all you need to do is draw like a triangle and then swipe side to side.
I've done it in my
Here's what you can do in more detail.
to follow. And what you need to do is you just do a line like that. So just go line up, thin one, using the bottom of your brush here, the bottom of your bristles. So you just go up like that. And and you go side to side like this. This time you don't need to be like extra thin, you can just go all the way down. Of course you might need to do it slower. And just watch the pen and how it moves and down. Down, and that one looks weird, so I'm just gonna do one more. Just go. So you leave the top like that, basically like that, and you just make the lines a little wider as you go down, so that you can see the bottom is much bigger than the top, and make adjustments to your lines. This might be better, okay? And I just watched that, but it will look better. And if you're doing a Christmas tree, you would leave the bottom there. You just go out, and so you do the bottom really big, and then just go smaller. Or you can start from the top like I did and go small, and just get bigger as you go along. And that's how you make a pine tree. And of course, this obviously doesn't look as good as my the one in the painting, but this is about the technique of how to do it. So I'm just going to go over it again, line, and then go down, making it wider, making the lines wider as you go down, and making sure that you give it texture and that you go swiftly and slowly and take time to see that it looks good. And then you'll have a result that's pretty good. And that's how to do it, and if you want to learn how to draw one as well, you can do that. Of course, I did that one much slower, so these ones look way ugly. But yeah, that's about what you need to do. So, thank you for watching. Bye.